Now we are going to do the next topic, that is area. So what is area? Area, the definition of area is it is the amount of surface enclosed by a closed figure. Okay, now these are the closed figure as you can see over here. So how much surface they occupy, or the surface occupied by this closed figure, is known as its area. So this is a square and it occupies this surface. So the area we have to calculate, so that this much surface will be its एरिया. ओके, पेरीमीटर में सिर्फ हम बाउंड्रीज की लेंथ को कैलकुलेट करते थे, बट एरिया में हम उसकी सरफेस को कैलकुलेट करते हैं. ना दिस इज अ क्लोज्ड फिगर, सो इट्स एरिया विल बी दिस, द सरफेस एनक्लोज्ड बाय द क्लोज्ड फिगर. और ये भी एक क्लोज्ड फिगर है, सो इट्स एरिया इज गोइंग टू बी दिस. एंड यूज द फॉर्मूलाज फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग the area of these figures. Rectangle, and this is also a figure. It can be formed into rectangles and square, and or in rectangle. This is a rectangle, but these are not figures like rectangle, square or triangles. So for these figures we can calculate their areas by using the graph paper, by placing them on the graph paper, and how much blocks they occupy. According to that we can calculate the areas of these irregular figures also. Okay, now let us see what are the units of area. Area of a surface is measured in square units of length. ओके, जो भी लेंथ होगी, सपोज अगर यूनिट्स वहाँ पे सेंटीमीटर, मिलीमीटर, किलोमीटर, मीटर वो लेंथ में है, तो हमें उसका स्क्वायर यूनिट, उस यूनिट का स्क्वायर करना है. सो लेट अस सी हाउ वी डू. इफ इट्स सेंटीमीटर, सो वी विल राइट द एरिया एज स्क्वायर. स्क्वायर के लिए वी कैन राइट SQ डॉट स्क्वायर सेंटीमीटर. सिमिलरली स्क्वायर मिलीमीटर. Okay, in this way you can write the unit of area, or what you can do, you will just write centimeter and you will put the power of 2. Okay, and similarly you will write millimeter, okay, and put the power of 2. These are the exponential powers. ओके, ये पावर ऊपर, इसके ऊपर हमें 2 लिखना है. स्क्वायर, जब भी हम किसी चीज़ का स्क्वायर करते हैं, मतलब सेंटीमीटर इंटू सेंटीमीटर किया है, सेंटीमीटर 2 टाइम्स आया है, दैट्स वाई हम उसको स्क्वायर के फॉर्म में ऐसे लिखते हैं. ओके, so these are the units of area. Now these units, centimeter and millimeter, are used for areas of smaller surfaces. ओके, स्मॉलर सर्फेसेस के लिए हम सेंटीमीटर, मिलीमीटर यूज़ करेंगे, एंड फॉर लार्जर सर्फेसेस वी आर गोइंग टू यूज़ किलोमीटर एंड मीटर. सो इन योर टेक्स्ट बुक देर इज़ अ चार्ट गिवन ओवर हियर, and this is the chart that is given over here, and here it is given 1 centimeter equals to 10 millimeter. So if you are converting it in units of area, so how you are going to write it? Okay, so you have to go through this chart. So now let us see the area of some closed figure. So our first closed figure is rectangle. So what will be the area of rectangle? As we know that the opposite sides of rectangle are equal, and the bigger side is known as length and the smaller side is known as breadth. So if suppose this is length and this is breadth, if it is of 3 centimeters, so the other side which will be opposite will also be of 3 centimeter. If it is of 6 centimeter, then the opposite side will also be of 6 centimeter. So the area of the rectangle will be length into breadth. Okay, so there is length and breadth. So when we will multiply the length and breadth, we have to write only one time. Whatever the length is there, as they are equal, so we will write only one time and multiply, and whatever the unit is given, we will write that unit in square. Okay, square unit. If it is meter, so we will write it as meter square, or square meter. Okay, in this way we are going to write. So this is the formula that you have to learn for area of rectangle. So this is a square. So square, as you all know that the square have equal sides, all the sides of the square are equal, so the area of square will be side into side. Okay, and the unit, whatever the unit will be, we will write the area in square unit. We can write this formula like this also, side square. Whenever we multiply any two length, or suppose any two things, okay, two times, same things two times, then we can write that in the form of square. Okay, suppose if I am multiplying 3 into 3 two times, I can write this in this form also, 3 square. 3 का square का मतलब ये होता है कि आपको 3 को 2 times multiply करना है. Okay, so if you want, you will write this formula only. सो दीज आर कंबाइंड फिगर्स ओवर हेयर. कंबाइंड फिगर मतलब दो फिगर्स को मिला करके एक सिंगल फिगर बनाया जाता है, दैट इज नोन एज द कंबाइंड फिगर. सो हाउ वी विल कैलकुलेट द एरिया ऑफ दिस? सो फॉर कैलकुलेटिंग द एरिया ऑफ कंबाइंड फिगर, वी विल फर्स्ट डिवाइड द फिगर इनटू ग्रुप्स ऑफ रेक्टेंगल और स्क्वायर. तो जितने ग्रुप्स बनेंगे उनमें हम डिवाइड करेंगे. सपोज दिस इज अ फिगर, सो वी कैन मेक a first, this will be our first rectangle and this will be our second rectangle. So we have made the groups of two rectangles and then we will calculate its area. And over here also we will first divide it into how many groups? This will be first group, second, and this will be third. Okay, so this will be our first figure, second and third. So this is a square, this is a square, this is a rectangle. So in this way we can divide by any measurement. Okay, अगर आपको यहाँ से divide करना है तो आप इधर से divide कर सकते हैं, जैसे आपको divide करना है वैसे divide करेंगे. Then we will divide them into rectangles and square, and then उनके formula का use करके we are going to calculate the area of the combined figures.